Hi, my name is Jorge Casco, and tonight on News at 2.
And weather with Jesse. It's hot outside, man.
All right.
And Shadow back with the traffic report.
How is it out there, Mr. Shadow? How's the traffic report?
Well, you know,
The helicopter?
slow windy, huh?
All right,
Got a cold breeze.
Right, right. Now, on a more serious tip, right? We just messing around, but like on a serious tip, everything that happened at the Capitol, that's kind of scary, man. You have any thoughts about what happened?
Man. You know, honestly, it was kind of like watching like a horror movie at once. Because like if you were watching it, this thing didn't happen really fast. Like it was a very slow paced event. Like they weren't really charging in there. They were just literally just walking, slowly but surely. And next thing you know, they're in the main room. Yeah. And I don't know, to me, I never thought I'd see something like that. Like it was just something it was just like, wow. You know what I mean? It was very mind blowing to see, especially on live TV.
Yeah.
I was at work at the time. I was substituting kids, and I just took a little sneak peek on my phone, and I saw what was going on.
What?
And I was just like, oh man, this is not good, man. This is not good at all. It's not good.
Yeah, absolutely. Shadow, any words?
I was at a loss for words. I was watching it with my mouth open, like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I can't believe this is actually happening. So, my first immediate thought, I couldn't help but to think, imagine if that was a bunch of melanated people,
minorities,
non-Caucasian people like that.
Yeah.
And my mind immediately went back to last year. During the whole
the peaceful protests.
Yeah. The BLM movement.
Yeah. And I remember when who's the guy that
George Floyd.
My mind was a little blurred.
Yeah.
I remember then when we were talking about protesting and everything, and all that good stuff. Not even rioting, but just protesting, peaceful protests. They already had military lined up on the Capitol steps.
Yep.
Wishing
somebody would do something. Yeah.
What we witnessed, last week.
Yeah.
And so it was just I was confused, like,
yeah.
Where's that same energy at? Like,
it's kind of crazy too, because I was watching it and Mike Pence was there, and so I'm thinking, this is the vice president. There should be some Secret Service, being involved. That's that should be protecting the people in there, because that's an important meeting that they were having. There was a lot of politicians in there, different senators. Like that's our government right there.
Yeah.
And for them to let that happen like that, it's kind of like confusing. You know what I mean?
It just it leaves so many questions, to where we could be here all night talking about it, right?
Trying to figure it out.
But I think what was more shocking to me versus having obviously the Confederate flags, the image of the noose. That was really troubling to see.
I think the image of the noose. I want to add some clarification on it. I remember being in history class. I know that anybody who is known for doing any type of treason or to do anything against the country, they would be taken to the gallows.
Oh, okay. So that's where that comes from.
That's what that's for. Because that's for people that's committing treason against the United States.
So I'm looking at my feed on my phone. I think I was with my dad at a doctor's appointment, and I'm looking at what's happening, and I'm trying to listen to what the doctor's telling me about my dad and this and that, and I'm kind of in shock. It kind of took me back to like 9/11, man, as far as like the news stopped, the world stopped for a day. I remember I thought I was seeing a movie, when the planes hit, and it was just like, I remember exactly where I was. I was in Pittsburgh, Texas, watching that, But now looking at this, this situation, it really wasn't, to me, what wasn't shocking it wasn't shocking that they were breaking the windows and they were climbing on the side and they were, just walking in and like literally like trying to get into where the senators were and all that. What really was the most shocking part was when they were walking out. Yeah. And the security people or whoever was in charge of protecting that Senate was standing there, and they're just walking out with their hands raised in the air, and they're just like walking out. Not the fact that they went in there, did everything, and all that stuff, but it's like the fact that they just walked out.
A special technique of shadow.